EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. But tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers.
I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. For the first time with Bgdean Robinson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
Throwing Jones. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Drake London, the intended receiver there. And it's third and short. But you look at this defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Now Jones. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Ready. Now Young. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Ready.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go, set. Flash 40.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ready.
The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Close, 10. White. Mega. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. And he's got a touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they can't bring him down. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Now a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Jones. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got his man London right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Falcons first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the 1st. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Ready.
They run here with Dowdle. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Here's Young from the shotgun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
On the run, it's Dowdle. Past the 20. And he will take it across for the Panthers touchdown. Rico Dowdle, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 78 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now he's free at the 35. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 25-yard line. 123 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Drill grit, 60 reps. 60 reps.
Young to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Down, right, 97, 33, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Third and 4.
Let's go. Shot, 17. Black shot. White. Set.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On fourth down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
17 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got room at the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Work in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinating. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Young. This is called by McMillan. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Ready.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go, set. Block 40. Slide 2. Ready?
Final play of the half. Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
33, yellow, ready.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Set, hut. 45, white. Set, hut.
Now Young. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Young working out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
From the 24, Jones. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Carter straight ahead. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play from the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 21, here's 2nd down at 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Carter is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, run.
Touchdown! Deebo Samuel from 3 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will tie us at 24. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out, shorty got that body out, no time, set up. You won't kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ready up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
To throw, Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now the first carry here for the running back.
And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This is 2nd and 8.
Red, cycle. Here we go, set. Hut.
Looking to throw, Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Throwing, Young.
Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. Big strides, look at him go.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Tommy Trimble,
59 yards. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. That's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. 2nd and 7. A give, Carter running right. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
They'll run with Carter, and he's going to have a Falcons first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go, sack, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Got it.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Edo blue. Set punt. 45. Watch. Slide blue. Watch out now. 50 series. Ready.
Now here's Young. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Zach Harrison able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Hey, blue.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Carter. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in this spot, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Jones. That's a screen play here for Carter. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Throwing Jones.
Back-to-back catches here for Carter.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Jones.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Okay,
here
ready?
we go. 1st and goal.
Ready. Red, 30 and fight. 6. Hut, hut.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 45. Striker. Hut, hut.
Now Young.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jimmy Horn Jr.
from 10 yards out.
And the Panthers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Now Carter to start the drive.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Jones.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Jones.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. London holds this one in. Now inside the 25. Drake London.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Slide for the PAT.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Here we go. Block 40. Set.
Here's Young.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
Young.
Wide open receiver complete.
And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now.
Black, 95. Ready?
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Got it? Fight, 6. Set. 60 red. 60 red.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So the Panthers going to get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away.
Pushing his way through.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Ready, ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
50, grit, 22 middle.
They run again with Dowdle.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Inside the 10. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Third and 3. Now it's Jones' turn in overtime. And this one is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
A stop here is a game winner in overtime. Here comes fourth down.
Back to 60, back to 60. 18 back, 18 back. Let's go.
Jones. That's caught by Pitts.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
Let's go.
To throw is Jones. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Y'all got to talk about tasting. Y'all can't talk about tasting. Anybody know my
Second and 10. A give up the middle to Carter.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. Jones.
They'll set up the screen to Carter.
The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That one deep for London.
Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it.
And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.